EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Rip, 23.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter! 11, 11.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
A give. Here's Hall. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph, Ralph. Here we go.
Here's Hall. Hall, a first down and more. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A first down throw for Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, check that. Shot alert, smash.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Lion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We are through 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 3. He'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's deep for Olave. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8.
Red on red.
Another run here with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! 11.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. They took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. His kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go.
Lawrence. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
On red. Red.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Commanders 14, Saints 10.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's that rookie third-round pick. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Sink right.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw right side to Olave. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, kill, 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 kill! Go, go, let's go! 11. Silver.
On the run, here's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
In trouble, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
red.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Commanders. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Baron Browning. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A give, left side, here comes Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A run here with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence. And it's caught left side by Waddle. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Commanders first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock,
Hey, go, go.
they might be running out of time.
Silver.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
All right, let's go. Alert! Alert! Check! Panther! Here we go, sir.
They will run it over center with Hall. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of
Hey,
downs.
run! Red.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
On red.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Check, check. Here we go, sir.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Hey, hey.
It's third down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Olave is the motion man. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside